For years, we've heard calls for increased awareness on bullying, but still, it continues. And in some instances has become more vicious, more harmful. So what is the answer? It's one of the questions Ioanna Roumeliotis asked today. Ioanna.
Peter, we know bullying can be devastating, but cyberbullying can be even worse because there is no escape from it.
TBH, you're a cutie.
When you're 13, this is what socializing can look like. You're together.
Henry, like it.
You're online. It's all part of the fun.
Oh, Elizabeth, it's cute, so cute.
Until suddenly, it's not. Henry Voskuil found that out when someone on Facebook posted he was gay.
Like, I'm not gay, but still, the feeling that someone is actually thinking that and just thinking of gay as in a bad word.
Cyberbullying by text on social media sites. 19% of young Canadians report being victims of that kind of unmonitored, often unrelenting torment.
I think that the internet is like a big kind of basically like a cyberbully gate into like, go ahead, do whatever you want.
I think it's a lot easier to bully somebody on the internet because if you're saying something to them, you don't really see the hurt on their face like you would if you said it to them in person.
And for the vulnerable, like Amanda Todd and other young Canadians, it can be the tipping point because it can be particularly vicious.
Lack of empathy, a lack of respect.
Wayne McKay led a recent task force on cyberbullying that made 85 recommendations. Key among them, prevention programs to help educate kids on the basics of what is wrong and what is right. It was prompted by a series of suicides in Nova Scotia, all young people who had been bullied online.
It may start as a single person, but then all kinds of other people, by liking the comment or joining in, produce a kind of mob effect.
Kenzie Radish felt like a mob descended on her online. It's why she tried to overdose on Tylenol 4 years ago.
I thought there should have been some sort of persecution towards it, but there wasn't.
Schools are mandated to tackle all forms of bullying, but the strategies can vary from province to province, even from school to school.
My motion is to give more support coming from the federal government.
It's why experts welcome today's call in Parliament for a national strategy. We don't need more programs, they say. We need to find out which ones actually work.
We need to monitor and evaluate those evidence-based programs. We need to make sure that our programs are having the intended positive effects.
There is resounding agreement on one thing. Parents need to be involved, need to monitor what their kids are up to in the schoolyard and online. And most of all, teach them to speak up and seek help when they are the victim. Peter?
All right, Ioanna, thanks very much. Ioanna Roumeliotis here in Toronto. Well, several countries have introduced national anti-bullying campaigns with mixed success. Norway introduced a digital campaign in 2008. Since then, the country has seen a 10% decrease in cyberbullying. But there's been no sign of progress in the UK. 1 in 13 children there say they experience persistent cyberbullying. And we want to hear from you on this. You can join the conversation on our Facebook page. We're asking what can be done to help stop bullying. That's at facebook.com/thenational.